Cancer hasn't stopped, and neither have we.
What's up, Coach Brown? You need me to help you recruit for the national championship team for Coaches versus Cancer? I'm on it!
Thank you so much for letting me interview you today. Obviously, you've recruited before being a basketball coach, and we are trying to recruit the best team to fight cancer, especially during quarantine and during this pandemic. So I'm just going to ask you some questions so I can recruit the best team possible.
Absolutely.
Awesome. My first question is, while everything's being canceled, is Coaches versus Cancer being canceled?
Oh, absolutely not. And I think the one thing that makes Coaches versus Cancer so special is until we absolutely have a cure and we find a way to stop this dreaded disease, coaches are using our platform now, maybe more than ever. And everybody's got difficulties, and yet we know cancer doesn't stop. And with cancer not stopping, we're not going to stop, and we're going to keep pushing forward. And with great people like yourself who are so supportive, and we're just trying to do our part. But there's no stopping coaches. Coaches are very, very diligent workers, and when we put our mind to something, we're going to keep working until we get a solution.
Awesome. Why are you proud to be on the Coaches versus Cancer team?
Well, I think it's an understanding of one, we have a disease that's affected so many people. It's affected all of us, whether it's through family, whether it's through friends, relatives. But it's also a little bigger than that. We understand we're very fortunate, and we have a platform that we can do a lot of good. We don't do that just for our student athletes that we coach. We want to go beyond that and help our communities and help our families and friends. And again, cancer's gone on long enough, and we've made huge strides, and Coaches versus Cancer's raised a ridiculous amount of money, well over $100 million, and yet we still have this disease. So it's exciting for me to be on the board. It's exciting for me to be a part of it and have fundraisers here in our community and be a part of so many others. So it's time to put a stop to it.
I agree. Why is it so important for others to join our Coaches versus Cancer team?
Well, I think first of all, everybody that gets involved has known somebody, and we all could be at any point. This disease could hit us or hit them, and I think the one thing that we want to do is get as many people involved in terms of understanding what we do, understanding what the American Cancer Society is actually doing. A lot of people know the name, but maybe not know all the good that they're doing. And when it impacts us, we have that little platform to help impact others, and that's all we're trying to do is get as many people on board as we can.
Awesome. I think in basketball, it takes many people to create a winning team. The players, the fans, the family, the coach, obviously. Do you think that is similar to the fight against cancer?
Oh, there's no doubt. And it starts with the leadership and with the American Cancer Society. It goes down into a more specific group, our Coaches versus Cancer board. Natalie Morrison and the job that she has done from day one in helping organize so many things. And then it goes down, and we have a function here in Champaign, Illinois. It's 750 people, all contributing and being a part of our Coaches versus Cancer event. There's so many volunteers. We've got 50 to 100 volunteers every year, and it's not just one. They use my name a lot, but it takes so many people doing so many great things for this to be successful, and that's what makes it our events, and it's what makes this process so fun, is the interaction we all get to have with a lot of people.
I agree. Do you have any tips for me on trying to recruit the best team?
Well, I can tell by your personality that it's all about interaction. It's about communication. I think the one thing that is this is about relationships, and you're way ahead of the game already, young lady, and with your ability to sit here and ask questions and do that, and keep being you, keep being genuine, and keep your heart right where it is, because that passion and compassion is something that you should never lose, and that's a trait that everybody wants to be a part of, and I hope I have that a little bit, and the people we get involved with and our families, because it's people like you that want to draw other people in, and just keep being you. You're very special.
Thank you. Why do you believe the American Cancer Society is a winning team?
Oh, I think it's so well organized. It's so well run. There's the American Cancer Society does so much that as cancer has become one of the most prevalent diseases, the American Cancer Society has grown to help so many, and I think it is. The word is out, that this is an unbelievable organization ran by a lot of great people who are caring and have a common cause to end it. And when you see all of the work that goes behind raising all this money, you see what true passion and desire they have to eliminate this disease, and that travels not just in our communities, not just in our states, but nationwide. And again, it's a lot of good people doing a lot of really, really good things.
Awesome. Yeah, I agree completely. So now that we're done with the serious questions, I'm just going to ask you some fun questions.
Okay.
What have you been doing while in quarantine?
I have been doing a lot of these, a lot of Zoom. I had no idea what Zoom was prior to the quarantine. I have been heavily involved in the chores and honey-do list in my house, and spent a good amount of time cooking. And then I have been catching up on my James Bond movies that I haven't watched in a long time. I'm a James Bond fan, so I'm on the 12th one right now. I've got 8 to go.
Awesome. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for letting me interview you, and thank you so much for being on our team.
Thank you so much for everything you're doing, and it's terrific. Young people like you who make all of us want to keep doing what we're doing. Be safe, and again, thank you, and let's find a cure.
Will you join the championship team by making a donation on our link?